Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for Buffalo.
With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go in Western New York. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
The lefty right to the air to start. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Miami.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Dolphins.
Off play action, it's Tua. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Out of the gun, Tungo Bailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If that was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Achane. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Allen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline. He just wasn't able to save the play.
And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yards, but it will set up third down.
Makes it third and 8.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is hard. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Big play there for the Bills. 33 yards. Allen now off the bootleg. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This one high over the middle, but complete. sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 61 yards. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion.
Go. Ready. What?
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he will score! Come on, 8-10. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To the air is Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that isn't enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
1st and 10.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. That's down the field and intercepted.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
In motion comes Pittman. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready. Ready, two. Out.
Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Allen. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. That's fielded at the 7. Oh, looked like he may have a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Tua going to give it to Achane. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Get set. And Watson.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Dorian Williams on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Go ahead. Hey, ball.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
1st down, Miami.
Ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
To throw is Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Landon Jackson getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
20 TX.
Third and long. Here's Tua. That went out wide to A-Check. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go play action now. Here's Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Now Allen on first down. This one caught downfield by Flowers. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Allen now on second down. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Cook. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route like towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On first and 10, here's Tua. the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
44. Ready. 18.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Good. 18.
From the gun, here's Tua. The outside, hauled in by Pittman.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second and 5. Again, it's Tua. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Tua now on third down. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first and 10, it's Allen. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Allen going to throw on first and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. ground. It's Cook to start this drive. He'll manage only a couple. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And third down coming up.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
In punt formation.
Take this in, back at the 16. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A shotgun snap for Tua. One a bit high, but it's complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. This one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. Talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, right, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
In motion comes Pittman. Well run with Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Tua. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
44.
First down, Dolphins.
In motion comes Pittman. Off play action, it's Tua. His throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphins first down. On the handoff, this is H.A. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
And Oliver made the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
From
7.
the 23, here's second and 7. Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
Here's
up
third and 2.
Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
20 TX.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Third and long. Here's Tua. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with H.A. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll manage to break a tackle, gets this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
On play action, Allen, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Third and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Bills first down. Play action. It's Allen. stretching the field is nuts. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throw once more. Here. Oh, in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet. So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
We'll try and run here with Cook. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Once again, it's Cook. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Brown 80! What's that?
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. He's got his big tight end. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action, it's Tagovailoa. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll look deep for Pittman. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Dolphins! And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but It's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Jason Sander is to kick off for Miami.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Allen. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for the Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff. This is Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
James Cook, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Allen. Aside that open man is Knox. And he will get into the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready? Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. What?
A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. That went out wide to Achane. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
First down.
They'll run right here. It's Achane. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's Tua. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? Something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. They snap it to Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's good for a
It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 51 yards. Here's H.M. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He pulls it in around the 5. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Come on, H.M. Touchdown, Miami. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He's to the 15, and he's in. Khalil Shakir, touchdown Buffalo. Continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's first down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. Taken in by H.M. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Buffalo going to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Second down. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Finding space at the 15. And a dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.